Alright guys, rise or shine, welcome back, Mac Dad Games. Last day of our second spring. Second year, third day of spring. Kind of a little depressing. I honestly love spring. Like I mentioned in the last video, or one of the last ones there, kind of losing track of myself, but man, spring is beautiful. I mean, look at this, it's no longer rainy. The sun's coming out. See the sun coming on over the village here. So, this last day, really, I just want to double check some things. As of right now, I've got 214 hops. Still 4 seasons to go. So, this was nowhere near as intimidating of a quest for the king as I originally thought, because truthfully, I'm only going to really need 2 more seasons of just purchasing the hops from both the vendors, one in Astoria and, of course, Piastovia. I've been getting a little over 100 each season from them. I mean, 2 seasons, and I've already got 214, so that adds up. I don't know if I'm going to run to any of these quests. I think what I'd really like to do, just to make sure it's nailed down and to really put a final pin in our last day here, I really just want to get this farm area fully set up, and I want to fully help get the last 2 plots planted, making sure mainly the flax. That's going to be my priority. I'm going to help the people in the field with the flax go and get all of this planted with as much flax as I can. And then I'll lean over to helping the guys with the oat and the wheat to end it off. But yeah, I did want to find a location, because of course they'll start working here in a little bit. It's only 7:30 in the morning, pretty early. Actually, let me find Domaslawa. That should actually be first on the list for the morning. We want to woo her, man. I would love to have a wife here as soon as possible, because I'm already on my 2nd year, and I want to get her knocked up sooner than later. That way we can have our firstborn. Let me actually, you guys are probably noticing, shame on me, I had unlimited stamina on. I don't know how long that's been on. I think I turned it on when I was doing the grubbing. So God, I think it was on all day freaking last video. Who knows? Sorry, shame on me. I know I cheat on a few things. Again, play it how you want to play it. Make it fun. I don't have the patience to play this game without any of those little tricks. Alright, Domaslawa, what can we do today? I do good. I hope you do good as well. Let's romance you here. How you doing, beautiful? Sometimes the world just seems pointless, barren. I just want to bleed to know if I'm still alive. You're very sophisticated. I like that. I know she likes this one. I can't stand laziness in people. Gotta hit that. Yeah, plus 10. That's what we wanted to see. We only need 24 more affection points, and we are ready to get married. So let's see. I know this one didn't really do much to her. Again, I don't think she'll like that one. We're not asking to get, engaged yet. This one, I don't know. Again, this is a total gamble. I mean, she's obviously really liking me. We're at 76%. We're 3/4 the way there. But that's just a gamble. I'm going to go with the safe bet here. That gives me plus 5. I like it. She liked it. It works. Alright, let's see. I know this one she liked too. I think I got like a plus 7 on this one. The whole stung by a bee trick. Again, this one's a gamble. It's starting to hard to keep my hands to myself around you. Excuse me. Again, that one's also a pretty big gamble too. I mean, I don't know if she's up for the flirting. I really am going to go with that one, because again, that's a pretty good plus 7 right there. We still have one more. Here we go. Here we go. Every time you smile at me, a swarm of butterflies assaults my stomach. That's the finest dress I've seen my whole life. I don't think she'll care about that. The jokes she doesn't seem to hate, honestly. I might, got to gamble because we're so close. I don't want to do the wrong one and just get set back so far. Every time you smile at me, a swarm of butterflies assaults my stomach. I don't know how she'll do with the flirting. She might like it. I don't know, but I really want to play it safe here because I already took that 1L and it really sets you back. I'm gonna go with this one. She might like it. Boom, plus 5. She does like the jokes. This is good. A real first to be recommended. Good, 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 good. She likes the jokes. Okay, perfect. We're at 93%. This is really good news. I can't talk to her now. I was gonna say I can maybe try and propose, but we gotta wait till next season. But this is good. I'm just to be safe. I'm gonna move her Actually, I'm an idiot. I have this house wide open now, so let me get her out of Toslaw, whatever his freaking name is. I don't want him stealing her from me, so I'm gonna give her her own house for right now. It'll just be for really one night when you look at it like that, because we'll absolutely be getting married next season, and she'll be moving in with me at the house atop the cliff. That has got to be a pretty cool place to live. I'm sure she'll be honored and be very happy for that. Alright, do I have any food on me? I do. Very good. I'm actually going to eat the salted meat, so I'm going to get a drink of water here anyway. Yeah, the salted meat makes you very thirsty, so keep that in mind. If you're out and about and you don't have water on you and all you got is salted meat, be weary of that. Be very weary. But anyway, that is honestly, I think really it for right now. You know, the 70 beetroot, I think with the 20 beetroot that I've planted come fall, I might get 70. It might be close. I don't know for sure. I mean, I very well could go take it upon myself to try and just plant some more if I have more. I don't know if I do though. So I'm gonna be cautious on that. Alright, he's already planting some flax. You know what? So I'm just going to get right at hoeing for him. Because if he's already starting to plant the flax, this is good. I'm going to get all this hoed, and then I'm going to start fertilizing the rest of this bed. I don't need to do all of it, though. At least I don't think. Right, yeah, I only need to do the first 10 slots. So I'm going to set myself up here. Let me get my bag out of here with fertilizer. Obviously, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. This is good. So now, I'm just going to keep on rolling down here. I want to make sure, I kind of want to stay at a nice steady pace. So, let me, again, I don't want to bore you guys. This is a very tedious task, you know, playing, you know, Farming Simulator 2025 right here. I'm just going to run through and get mostly all of this fertilized here. At some point, I'm already noticing I am probably going to have to run into Piastovia anyway. That way I can grab more fertilizer to make sure all of this gets done. You know, when I obviously want it done. She's actually helping me here, which is nice, too. Want to make sure I don't waste any fertilizer. That's the other kind of a gamble right now. It's like early on, I do not want to waste fertilizer. I know there was one other thing I did actually really want to do, and that's set up a pigsty. I know that that's really important to me, honestly, especially fairly early on, because that is going to be my main fertilizer source. But I really want to prioritize getting these done. I mean, at this point, bringing in a pigsty isn't going to actually, you know, it's not going to really make a big difference. So I'm not going to focus on that right this second. I'll probably end up doing that in the summer. Because, yeah, I'm already down to 40 fertilizer here. Actually, no, what am I? That's what I've been using. I have 74 fertilizer at the bottom right there, I can see. I might be okay. But, no, I really think I'm going to need more for sure. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I don't want to keep just wasting, you know, precious time here, so I'm actually going to speed through while I just finish getting all this fertilized. Okay. Looks like they're all going ham on the flax field right now, but they're completely leaving this field, empty-handed right now, which again, honestly, I don't hate, because I really want to get this. I really want to get this whole field taken care of. But one thing I can easily help out with, I'm gonna actually go ahead and do here. Oh, she's wasting the fertilizer. This is the other thing that does honestly suck about the game. So they will come in and fertilize any unfertilized area, which I should have remembered before I went and grubbed up the whole entire fields, honestly. Really should have done that. Obviously, they prioritize, usually, you know, the ones that I have things set up on, so it's a little frustrating that this lady, Filberta, is just taking upon herself to fertilize the rest of Field 4, that I know, for sure, right? Yeah, Field 4, I'm only using this half of it. So there's no reason for her to be freaking fertilizing these other 5 plots. So that's frustrating because she's wasting fertilizer that could be used over here in field 3. So I am going to absolutely have to, I believe, run to Piastovia and to get more fertilizer. But before I do that, because again, I really want to speed up this process and hopefully stop wasting precious manpower. I want to get all of this grubbed up here, or plowed up, I should say. So this other lady, I think my future wife, Domaslawa, is actually helping do the plowing right now. If I get all this plowed, that leaves only one other job left to do, which is going to be fertilizing and sowing, or 2 other jobs, I should say, and those are done. So she's going to immediately have to move on to the other field. Now, annoyingly, because this lady is taking it upon herself to frickin' fertilize the rest of the place, I might just stay here and walk behind her and try and plow everything she fertilizes. So this might not go according to plan, which is going to suck, but that's why we gotta, at some point, you know, before you have these fields fully rocking and rolling with, you know, at least 4, 5, 6, if not always 8 actual farmers, a real pain in the neck. So I definitely want to get skilled farmer maxed out, guys. So 100% chance to harvest additional crops. This is going to be very, very helpful because come the summer, I believe the only thing, so these guys, yeah, they're all harvest or growing. Actually, no, so carrots, no, so cabbages take 1 season, so I'll be able to harvest all the cabbages in the summer. Carrots grow and then get harvested in the fall. What's also really cool is you can plant cabbages in the summer as well, and we'll harvest in the fall. So they can kind of be planted back to back and harvested, which is really cool. Definitely something to utilize. And then right here, boom, 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 I can harvest the onion, I believe that is. And then the beetroot grows, and in the fall you get the beetroot. Now the flax, luckily, is ready to be harvested right in the summer. So I really wanted to have that 100% extra crops harvested, because in the summer here, all this flax is going to be my main priority, and you guys will see, and it's going to more than likely happen in the next episode, that I'll harvest all the flax. Just what I can do to make money off that. I'm going to have to build a sewing hut, so if I have time, I might actually try and get that built. Yeah, I can actually build a sewing hut number 2. Wonder what he did. Cousin Matthias. Doesn't want him here. Don't trust him. Might be some weird stuff going on with Cousin Matthias. Alright, so again, this is annoying that she's just going ahead and freaking fertilizing all of this, because I bet you money. Let me try and just keep up with it so she moves on to the other field. Do it. Go to the other field, lady. Don't even think about coming over here. Come on, Domaslawa. Keep moving. Keep moving. God, you guys are slow, too. I think they maybe speed up once they get their levels on farming up, but I can't know for sure. I think it's been kind of sad that it's like such a subtle difference. And their farming skill, I really don't think makes a big difference at all when it comes to actual farming. Alright, good news is she's moved over here and is now actually going to start doing this stuff. I wonder if you know what I honestly also could have been doing is 100%. I should have came over here and started throwing down this fertilizer first, so that lady would have ran out of it over there, because I would have made her, like, forced her to move on from that gig. Now let's just utilize the rest of this. Get it all fertilized. Then I'll run to Piastovia and get more. I mean, if she doesn't have any more fertilizer to put down, that way she can get over here and actually just start sowing the wheat and the oat while she continues to plow. Damn it, almost was so close. So close. Alright. Because, yeah, I don't have any more manure. Don't need that right now. I don't know what I'm doing. We actually have some. Oh, yeah, I forgot I bought the 50 freaking wheat. Oh, that's another super important thing. See, I need to go to Piastovia no matter what, man. Crap. Yeah, I gotta make this quick. What time is it? Damn, it's already 1:30 in the afternoon. Alright, we gotta move. We gotta move. These are the times that I really wish I had a stable. Still a little far away from that, but see, you can actually get a donkey, by the way, so good thing to kind of stop in while I'm running to Piastova to give you guys a little heads up on this. You can get a donkey and actually ride a donkey first before getting a horse. Me personally, I don't like the idea of having to ride a donkey around. I just think, like, it just doesn't seem realistic to me. I mean, lore related, donkeys were more so, hence where the term mule kind of came from, like, and why I think one of the stats in the game here is mule to increase your carry weight, right? Donkeys were used essentially just to carry more weight when you were traveling. I don't think people really rode them too often, especially not like you would ride a horse, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't like the idea of getting a donkey to ride around. I just think that honestly also looks stupid. Like, that's just, I don't like that idea. I've actually never owned donkeys in this game once. I'm sure there's other uses for them, but I just haven't really cared. I wait until I unlock the horses, or the stable I should say. I run over to Piastovia, I buy a stallion, and then whatever the heck the female horses are called, and I get them to start procreating for me, and I got myself a nice steed. So once we unlock that, it makes the game so much easier too, because then you can just, the horses are so much faster to go back and forth between the towns. And then, as you all know, later on, I think I've mentioned too, the goal is once you do enough quests for the king, the wagoneer, the king will allow you to place or name your village, basically, and you can actually place a village sign, and the wagoneer can actually teleport you or take you to your village sign. Downside is you can't take the wagoneer from your village, so you still have to, like, go to the nearest village to even use him. But that way, like, for example, if I had to go and make my rounds, I wouldn't need to run all the way back to a town to talk to the wagoneer, and bring me home, or whatever. You can bring me home, so it's a lot easier to do, just nicer. So there's a lot of things get easier as the game goes on. I was losing my train of thought there if you guys couldn't tell, so nice recovery. Alright, so let's see. All I need is Domaslawa, I believe his name is. Domaslawa. Hello, Domaslawa.
Hail, friend.
Hail to you too, good friend. Hail to you too. Pretty sure I already bought out all his manure, if I believe. Yep, all the manure has been bought out. So now I'm going to take it upon myself and buy out all the fertilizer. And then I need the wheat grain. I can't believe I'm an idiot that I bought all the wheat last time. But I needed the grain. So there we go. And real quick, anything to sell? Because the game is paused right now, technically. I think. So I'm not wasting time. No, nothing really to sell. So I'm already back down to like just under 2K. But the timing works out really well because there's nothing else right now I am in need of really purchasing or unlocking. So I just want to get this... this whole the whole field's planted. That's my absolute goal here. And the cool thing is, I obviously can work, once after 6 p.m. The workers will stop, after 6 p.m. of course, but I myself can keep going right till midnight. I think I mentioned this already too, but if you're not in your house or go to sleep at the turn of the season, as soon as midnight hits, it just screen goes black and it essentially teleports you to your home. And then the season changes. So I've actually literally have done it before where I've worked right up until that point and managed to put down like the last seed or two right before the season changed. So we can definitely do that, once these guys stop working. But having three, I'm actually really happy I have 3 people working right now for my second spring. That's honestly huge. I don't think I've ever had that many planting stuff for me by my second spring. I think it usually took to the 3rd year at least, but it's a big priority for me. I mean, farming in this game is, I can't say it enough, it's one of the bigger things I think the game revolves around. Again, one of the cool things that your villagers actually, physically do. So it's just really intense, and you can have as many people as you want farming, but it's honestly just such a nice thing to have 3 of them already, and I'm impressed that I managed to get that done already. So, alright, we're not far. I didn't really need to teleport through this one. I am chatty today as I'm trying to get all this stuff done. A lot on my mind. Let's get this rock and roll and money on my mind, you know what I'm saying? Alright. while I'm on the topic here too, the farmers, they actually eventually start harvesting the orchard stuff for you as well. So once you actually have some things to harvest, like the hops and later on trees like that, they actually will, they'll go and take that for you, or harvest it for you, which is cool. So I believe, I mean, we still have, so it's 4 o'clock, dang, only 2 more hours. So I'm just going to go at the oat and the wheat myself. I'm going to start getting that field finished up. And I'm really hoping, I got a lot of rye grain on me, I forgot about that. Let's put that away, put that away, that away, that away, that away. Look at all that straw. I'm going to put that away right now because, again, I want to share. I want to make sure like we're all kind of utilizing it. Definitely going to need one more bag. Let me grab that. I have a full, almost 97% hoe. Alright, so I'm thinking that this guy should be able to finish the flax on his own because we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's on 9, and then that'll be the 10th row. So this is perfect. So he'll get all the flax planted. The cool thing about his gig right now is I don't think he'll switch over to fertilizing. At least I hope not. I think after he gets all that stuff planted, he'll come over here and actually help us out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I skipped a slot. So I'm actually going to start fertilizing this. Let me go down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So hopefully at this point I can try and salvage and be, you know, scarce with the fertilizer. Just get this going. So yeah, I'm going to fast forward a little bit here because this is, again, just some tedious work, ladies and gent, getting these fields taken care of. So I'll be right back once we have all of this taken care of. We're back here. So we are officially, it is now 6:15. We are officially on our own. The good news is there's not a lot left here to do. These guys actually went very hard today and they got a lot done. All the oat grain was planted. All the flax seed was planted. We still have plenty of fertilizer. Everything is fertilized and actually plowed. So they started to get all the oat stuff done. I don't know how that happened. That's a little weird. Does it make any sense? Let me just fertilize this just to please my OCD. But yeah, why? That doesn't make any sense because I don't have any more oat to even put here. So it's like I had 50 oat. I want to go counting all this, but 1, 2, 3, 4. But I only have 49 oat, or like, I don't know what happened there, but whatever. Okay, we'll take that. Still not a big deal. But all the flax is taken care of. It's got 100 flax over here planted. Obviously just saw the oat, and they started off on the wheat. So I'm just gonna get this finished up for us here. I'm gonna fast forward one more time. I'll have all this wheat planted. There it is, ladies and gent. A fully planted, well, okay, not fully, obviously, because I've made these things like 150 plots large, but a very good planting session here for our second, you know, spring. I mean, realistically, it's kind of our first. I mean, we get dropped into this place in the first spring with nothing, you know, so obviously no one's freaking doing much farming on that first spring. But yeah, this is impressive. So 100 flax, 50 oat, 50 wheat. You know, we got our vegetables down here. I don't think I have any extra vegetables. I actually do have more carrot seed. I do have more beetroot seed. I almost wonder if I should take a minute to just plant all these. That way I know for sure I have enough beetroot. And I can kind of just take care of that quest for the guy that wants freaking 70 of them. I do have more fertilizer. So you know what? Let me actually do that. I'm going to fill up this little plot right here. I'm going to plant any leftover vegetable seeds that I do have. So I will be right back. Now there it is. Let's see what time it is. It's at 10 o'clock at night here. So not bad. Not bad. Got all my beetroot planted. So we'll definitely have enough for this quest. I think it's for Pawsamir. I however you want to say that name. It's actually a pretty good quest. I get 360 Dynasty reputation. We love that. Also got my other 8 carrots planted, so we do love that as well. Have some plenty of cabbage and carrots. Actually, they're going to get a lot of carrots over here, and then obviously plenty of cabbage as well there. So that's pretty nice. 10 o'clock at night. You know what? I'm going to actually push this episode into the next season. Well, I'm going the wrong way. I'm still used to the old house over there. Shame on me. Gotta head over to our beauty on the cliffside. That's our prime. That's our castle. Everything's good here. Let's just do it. Let's get our change of the season. Let's finish off this episode. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but I like the idea of maybe just pushing a road across here that might just look better. All right, buddy, you're not gonna die. You can miraculously go to sleep for however many days to take us into the summer here, and you're gonna wake up fully refreshed. Not a problem on you. I know that I've actually started just doing a timer to see how long these videos are going, and I'm at like 37 minutes right now that I've been actually recording, but I know that I've taken many little breaks in between them to do some stuff. At least I think I have. So we'll just keep this rolling and finish this up. Alright, a rat sneaks in your house and steals the coin from your sack one by one. What a freaking little bugger, man. Can't follow the sneaky bastard since my hunting level is only 1. That's actually really embarrassing and quite the wake-up call. I'm going to absolutely have to work on that. But I am going to catch the rat. So let's see. That was the last heist of the thieving rodent. The coins with the marks of its blood come back to your sack. Alright. So it doesn't really seem like I lost any. That's good. That's good. Alright, now it is summer. I think I have my other clothes in the resource storage here. Oh, we got some raw on me. Must have left some meat, something on my person. Alright, so big thing in the summer, obviously getting... Oh, I have my clothes on me. Okay. Perfect. Gotta take off all the winter stuff. I usually just put them in my actual chest here at the house. It just makes it easier because generally speaking, like when the change of the season happens, like you're gonna be in your house, you know, to be able to grab that stuff. It makes it perfectly accessible. Perfect. So there it is, guys. That is the flax. But before I don't think I'm actually gonna touch that right this second, to be honest with you guys. I do want to get this episode finished up, but I wanted to change the season because I think a nice little ending point for us is to go to our wedding. I know we only need, I think, what, like 7 more points or 8 more points, and Domaslawa, however we pronounce her name, is ours. Consider her courted. Let's get this done, boys, and maybe girl or two. Alright, Domaslawa.
Hello there.
Hello there. Affection 93. Let's get this going. How you doing, beautiful? Really admire honesty. I know she loves it. There it is. +7, maxed out, first day of the summer. Let's get married. You've made me the happiest man alive. Hey, we found that rock in one of those other episodes. It's funny. I don't think I've ever watched that whole little playthrough, to be honest with you. Alright, perfect. We're married. Let's see. Is she happy to be married to me? Oh, wow. We're already using the L word. I mean, that makes sense. We are married. That does make a lot of sense. Perfect. A lot more things we could do, actually, now. How's our little kingdom doing? A favor to ask. So I know she can actually pay our taxes for us, which is kind of cool. So, like, when spring comes, you can actually just tell her, like, hey, take these to the Castellan and pay our taxes, and she'll take care of that, which is really nice. We do like that. We do like that. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna go through this real quick. You know, it's only gonna take another few minutes. I don't care if this episode runs a little long. So I just want to get these things taken care of, so that way the next episode we can kind of put farming behind us for a little bit. As you can see, it's a very big part of the game, and we're easily spending, you know, 2 episodes pretty much back to back, fully focused on farming. So I'm gonna get this all wrapped up. Come in here, collect all my cabbages. Got 244 cabbages right there. That's freaking fantastic. I believe I can come over here and collect the onion as well. Yep, let's get all the onion. We actually get quite a bit from each little plot. I mean, dang, yeah, 99. Damn, yeah, so 18, it seems like, per plot there. That's a lot. That's very nice. I think after this, have, yeah, well over freaking, maybe, what, 300 onion? Crazy. What we got here? Is this the last one? Yeah, 297. Okay, that's what we love to see. Alright, beetroot and carrots. Gonna have to wait until the fall. Do I have my scythe on me? Yes, I do. Now you guys are gonna see all the flax. So the scythe makes harvesting the flax so much easier. I think I've said this already when we did the rye, but do not... Oh, there it is. Food storage number 2. We like that as well. Do not waste your time on using a sickle. It really takes so long, and it's incredibly tedious and annoying. Just get a scythe as soon as you can. I mean, if you don't unlock the bronze scythe by, you know, your second year when you start farming, highly recommend to at least buy one of them, or even two. I know they're a little expensive to buy, but it is going to make your life so much easier. I mean, look how quickly we're just running through this. I mean, it's a lot, though. It is 100 flax, so it's still going to take a minute. But consider, like, you know, the time frame it's taken to even do this, and just imagine doing this all with a freaking sickle. You can basically grab, like, 1 or 2 at a time. Whereas with this thing, I'm slicing down, like, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 at a time, I think. Like, super, super efficient. Makes way more sense. Alright, so let's clean up all this flax. I just fast forward real quick. I want to cut your legs off, lady. Watch out. I'm going to fast forward real quick once I have all this harvested. Perfecto. Alright, all of our flax is cleaned up, ready to go. Got the wheat and the oat looking mighty fine over there. I don't know if the hops you can collect yet or not. You can usually see from afar. Yeah, they're not on there yet. You can actually see, like, little hops on there. They might actually be ready to harvest next season in the fall, believe it or not. But anyway, let's take our flax, run over to the threshing floor, and get all this. So you get 2 flax stock for each 2 flax. So we'll have 900 and, actually a little over 1,000, it looks like. And then you get a flax seed for every 2 flax stalks as well. So we'll actually have 517 flax seed. So after 1 season of this stuff, guys, or 1 harvest, I should say, you never need to buy seed again. I mean, now I have 1,000 flax seed. I'm not going to plant 1,000 flax seed. You know, like I said, even if I used 2 of these fields, that's why I like to have 4 of them. In the future, like, 2 of them of all flax will be 300 flax seeds, and then 2 other plots of 150 wheat and 150 oat. I mean, that'll be 3 times what you see here, and more than almost 3 times what you saw here as well, really, or even more than that. God, oh yeah, 3 times on each end. Duh, freaking losing my god dang mind. But anyway, guys, look at this. It is now 10 a.m. on the first day of summer. I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we're going to pick right up where we left off. I do want to get a sewing hut built. I'm going to show you guys how to make some money with the flax in the most effective and efficient way that I have found. So thank you so much for watching. MacDad Games. I'll see you guys back here soon.